Dun, hey, dun, 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 hey, dun, 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 hey, dun, 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 hey, dun, 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 hey, dun, dun, dun. Waking up, taking the street. Hey, hey, what's going on, everybody, man? Welcome to another episode of Elevated Podcast. If you don't know that song, I'll be praying for you. And if you do know that song, I love you with all my heart. Have you guys ever heard that remix? It was like waking up, drinking coffee. Yeah, it was like a coffee commercial, or I don't remember. I remember hearing it growing up. I don't know, but it was like a commercial for it. I don't know. Anyways, so guys, welcome to another episode of Elevated Podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in yet another week. I hope you guys enjoy this message. It's called The Eye of the Tiger. Yes, because I love this song. So I wanted to name it that, but man, I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm so humbled by your guys' feedback, by your comments, by your likes, by your subscriptions, whatever. Like, I love each and every one of you guys. Wherever you're hearing this from, man, I just hope that it allows you to grow and it encourages you to keep moving forward in your life, to become a better person than you were a day, a week ago, a month ago. Because I really do believe that growth is the thing that allows us to become the person that we want to be. Whether it be a small habit you change to, daily things that you do that really affect and shape the way that you live out your life. So guys, without further ado, man, let's get this message started. I love you guys. You guys are the best, though. So Rocky is definitely one of my favorite Hollywood boxers. Number 2, I have to give it to Creed. And even then, I'm kind of like iffy. But number 3, have you guys ever seen Southpaw? That is an amazing movie. If you have not watched it, please, I beg you, go ahead and type that in. Southpaw, it's one of the greatest boxing movies that I have ever seen in my life. Anyways, so obviously these are Hollywood, boxers. Now, in the boxing world, Muhammad Ali was one of my favorite boxers. When I bought my first iPhone, quick story, when I bought my first iPhone, I put Muhammad Ali as my screensaver. Just because I admire the guy so much, his work ethic, what he stood for, what he brought to the table, not only in his community, but in society itself, and even in the boxing sport. My man was the greatest that ever boxed in the game. And so I put him on the lock screen, and this was my first iPhone when I was 18, and it still remains there to this day. So in honor of the greatest, I want to start off with a quote that he said, and it reads like this. Champions are not made in the gym. Champions are made from something they have deep inside. A desire, a dream, a vision. They have last-minute stamina, and they have to be a little faster. They have to have skill and the will. But the will must be stronger than the skill. Now, I know I entitled this message, or this episode, Eye of the Tiger. But in reality, I just really love the song, Dun, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, hey, hey. Anyways, but there is an animal that I would like to speak of, and it's the lion. I'm not sure if you're disappointed at this point or not, but I'm finna talk about lions, man. Like, lions are tight too, you know what I'm saying? But, so, I should probably call this episode The Eye of the Lion, but it's just more catchy, The Eye of the Tiger, you know what I'm saying? It's all fake news, I'm sorry. Clickbait, I don't know. I don't think that would be... I'm letting you know it's not about lions. Anyways, so, fun fact. Lions are known by different names. King of Beasts, the King of the Jungle. They are legendary for their strength, for their beauty, for their fearfulness. As I researched this specific animal, I started to analyze something in their hunting methods. And I absolutely love seeing these guys in action, like watching National Geographic, YouTube videos, whatever. But one day I hope and I pray that I make it to Africa and actually go on a safari and see these cats in action, man. But here's an interesting fact. A lion's success rate during a hunt when he is alone is 1 to 7. I would think the odds would be a lot more against them. That's approximately 14%. That's 14% of the kill. That's really an extremely low, I think. But luckily, lions live in groups called prides. Here's another fun fact. Females actually do most of the hunt. Talk about feminism in the animal kingdom, like go out there and do y'all thing, girls. I know y'all be pushing out, man. Hey, look, I'm gonna take a quick break and I'm gonna say you are more beautiful than what you think. You are more capable of than what you think, and you are much more than any guy. Let me tell you this. If any guy has ever doubted you or has ever said something to you negatively, I hope that you believe the opposite of that. Because you females are amazing. Like, I don't love females like that, but like, I love you guys because you guys are so strong. You guys are so willful. You guys are so helpful. You guys are amazing, honestly. Anyways, back to the message. So, anyways, when a pride goes on a team hunt, the percentage of actually getting a kill skyrockets to more than 50%. That's definitely a big difference in my eyes. Like, how do you go from 14 to 50%? Now, why do I say this? Because I want to challenge you. How many times have we gone about life trying to do things on our own? Whether it be achieving a goal to living in solitude. Last year, this phrase ruled my life. No man is an island. I want to ask you, do you have people that surround you which help you attain your goals and dreams? Or are they people who you associate in your life which say things like this? You are over dreaming. You're an over dreamer. Or, man, you crazy. Let's get realistic, man. Now, if there's anyone like that in your life, please do yourself a favor and kick them to the curb. The dreams and the goals that are instilled in you are there because you could actually achieve them, because you can actually accomplish them. Now, having this boost or this help of building a team or surrounding yourself with people that not only dream like you, but take risks trying to achieve them, surround yourself with those people. Because there are people that they're hard to find. Like, there's people out here, there's people who bring so much negativity to the table, but I want to tell you that there's something beautiful that happens when you surround yourself with the right people. Now, lions eat approximately 18 pounds of meat per day. That's approximately a human being eating 70 hamburgers. That's a lot of hamburgers. And that doesn't sound very appetizing. Imagine eating 70 hamburgers. Man, hey, do you guys, have you guys ever seen a eating contest? Like, sometimes I'm surprised, but honestly, it grosses me out. Anyways. Now, I hate the phrase survival of the fittest. Just because people step over people to get to a certain status or a certain platform, they cheat the system in order to get, quote unquote, richer. And there are no shortcuts in life. Getting the kill while hunting in your life takes determination, patience, and bravery. There's also a transition in the prides, which I found very fascinating. About 1 in 8 males survive adulthood. And I was like, hold on, what? A majority of them die after being kicked out of their pride. Numbers give a sense of reality. And I really, truly picture the lions as these mighty creatures who just, as a man or as a male in the prides, like, they can take care after themselves. And when I heard this, I was like, 1 to 8 die before adulthood. Did you know that the chances of you actually being born are 1 in 400 trillion? Now, that's a whole lot of zeros, but guess what? You are here. Will you die regretting opportunities, relationships, fears, risks? I truly believe that fear causes us to feel paralyzed in front of adversity. Did you know that lions mark their territory by roaring? A roar can be heard up to 5 miles away. This causes fear in animals not to get inside of their territory. Now, we start to hear things like this in life. We start to hear the roars of life. What if it doesn't work out? What if, they don't like it? What if I just waste my time or I waste my money on this? Fear is a resistance to our goals. Intimidation is the number one tool used against us so that we cannot attain the reward in life. Will you be held back by the roars of life, by society, by your neighbor, the roars of your own family? You must dig in and activate your inner lion. You are full of strength, you're full of beauty, and you're full of bravery. You are full of courage. Whatever you are facing, you are more than capable of overcoming it. I love the fact that lions, kind of symbolize this strength or this courage. They're really a pillar in their pride. And you as a person you were given a role in your life. You were given a position in your family and society. But what will you do with all the quote unquote potential? Will you reach it, or will you allow life to drown out what was given to you so that you can accomplish? Like, you were given a vision to hunt something down, to hunt that dream down. Not just because of chance or because of luck, not because, you imagined it one day. No. Your talents and your gifts were placed inside of you so that you can reach those goals and dreams. Whatever that looks like, achieve that and try to become that person that you want to see. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Elevated Podcast. Man, I hope that this message brought a little sense of, man, I have a lion inside of me that can accomplish all things. Not by myself at times, but with people who surround me, by the talents and gifts that I have, and by who I am. And so I love each and every one of you guys. I pray for you guys constantly. Thank you guys for hearing another message. Yeah, man, I love each and every one of you guys. I love you guys. Peace.